And Mary, Judge Bauman just ruled that Liam McIntyre be detained until he goes to trial. Now, we heard from the prosecutors who not only called him the mastermind plotting for months, but they have a tape with him admitting to every detail. Charged in the murder of his former classmate Sarah Stern, Liam McIntyre walked into court dressed in a yellow jumpsuit, looking unfazed, staring straight ahead at the judge.
In that consensual recording, this defendant admitted to murdering Sarah Stern with his own hands and choking her. He even so much as demonstrated how he lifted her up off of the ground, then left her on the floor and watched her die for 30 minutes. He knew exactly how long it was because he chose to time that.
McIntyre is accused of strangling Stern during a robbery at her Neptune City home in December and then disposing of her body with the help of his friend, Preston Taylor, who will also remain in jail.
The defendant goes back to Sarah Stern's home after leaving her dead body there for a duration of approximately 8 hours, removed her from her premises with the co-defendant and brought her to the Belmar Bridge, where he, along with the co-defendant, dumped her.
My client indicates he has nothing to do with this, and he really hopes that the girl's alive. Last time he saw her, she was alive. There is a videotape statement that the prosecutor talked about. It's unusual in the sense that both boys, Preston and my client, seem to be talking like they're going out to lunch or something. It's like it's some story that they made up. Whether or not that's accurate or not, I can't tell you.
This is dash cam video when police found Stern's car where the duo left it with the keys inside, sitting on the Route 35 bridge in Belmar. Now, the judge explained his reason for detaining McIntyre, that he needed to protect the community from him. Now, prosecutors say that Liam built up his friendship with Stern to protect himself so that he would not become a suspect. Now, the plot has just thickened. We spoke to his defense attorney, who says that Stern may have run away, or he says may have committed suicide. Much more to come in this trial. We're live at the Monmouth County Courthouse. Meg Baker, CBS 2 News.